Oh, when the Azazel scapegoat guy returns. Insert accent here. Hello and welcome to the second part of my second recorded run. Well, actually, if you watched the first part, which I hope some of you did, you'll know that technically this is the third recorded run of my playthrough of Binding of Isaac Rebirth, one of my new favourite games in the whole wide world. I don't know. So yes, I should have uploaded these videos ages ago, but the reason why I haven't, or I didn't upload them onto YouTube earlier, was a few reasons. One mainly was procrastination. Second of all was I had other stuff on my plate. For the past couple of years I've been studying at City of Bath College. Excuse me, a bit of gassy. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was studying at City of Bath College. I was studying music technology at a level 3 diploma level. Just, to get a lot of terminology and sort of the key factors and key topics. Because a few years ago I was tinkering with software like Reason 6 I think it was. Yeah, and I was just messing about. I didn't really know anything about the terminology or like how to produce competently, or at least to an adequate level. But now I think I've learned so much and enough to a point where my production work is of an okay level, or at least much better than it used to be. And it's all thanks to the tutors at City of Bath College. Music Tech course 2013 to 15. Thank you so much, tutors. You've all been awesome, and I really appreciate you devoting your time to teaching someone who had little to no knowledge of music tech and music production up until now. So cheers guys, and we'll send you some previews of my future work, and we'll send links to the videos that I recorded during Sonar Festival with you guys. I decided to take a bit of a gap year just to find some new work and stuff. Just see what other opportunities there are to fill in the gaps that were once filled by the studying period. So now that I've finished, it's sort of time to think about what's next, and use those next few weeks and months to sort of, do that. So yeah, about these rooms, I don't really take advantage of them whatsoever. As you can see, I'm bombing the living hell out of each of the departments. The slot machines, donation machines, the gambler. I didn't realise how vital they'll be in my future playthroughs. So if you're saying, what the hell are you doing? You should have explored the entire place before you destroyed it. Well, don't worry. I learnt my lesson. In future videos I will prove that. So pick up Rainbow Baby, not particularly useful, and face off the Wretched, which is the first time I faced the posthumous hummus, one of those, version of the Widow. A boss which I'm not a big fan of, but it's not that too much difficult. The only annoying thing is the sacks producing all those spiders can really make navigation much more difficult. Well, without getting hit, that is. But other than that, it goes relatively okay. Could have been better, get hit a few times. Rainbow Baby isn't much of a help. It would have been nice to get something better like the Holy Mantle, or just something with a bit more punch. near the end of my course, they gave us... Oh, sorry, before we get onto that. Yeah, I sacrificed quite a lot of soul hearts, which could have been vital to my survival. I was being stupid and just... both of the items. I didn't really need Guppy's tail, but the mark was handy, increased my damage, making taking out enemies a bit easier. So yeah, about my music course. Near the end, the tutors gave us the opportunity to apply for and sort of join in the Sonar Festival event. So for about 400 quid, we could get the tickets, the flights, you know, all those sort of things, so we could go to the Sonar Festival 2015. This year it was in Barcelona. And I gotta say, good place, because it was nice, it was hot, it had nice venues and nice areas, nice little restaurant places where, you know, delicious pizzas and stuff. Ironic considering it's Spain, not Italy. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and all of us that went, we had all. Sorry, my one of my posters in my room fell. Sorry, I apologise if you heard that. Ghosts in the Machine. It's a reference or something. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, it was an awful lot of fun. I mean, just awesome. So many acts and artists, and there were workshops. There was the hostel we stayed in was pretty good. The sun was always shining. Monster's Tooth. Likely to get hit by it, so I just decided to play it safe and stick with the Book of Sin. It's done me well so far. Don't see why I should switch it, and I get a room that's pretty much identical to the one I've already completed. I sometimes feel like, why am I talking so high? Yeah, back to low. So yeah, Sonar Festival was really fun. Some big acts were included, like Skrillex, Duran Duran, for some reason, Chemical Brothers, Flying Lotus, all those sort of guys. But the other 90% acts I never even heard of were also pretty good too. I've seen some of them, like Square Pusher, Holly Herndon. Who else did we see? Alltecker. Yeah, we saw some of the acts I never knew existed until I went to the festival. And now I gotta say, I'm a fan of their work now because of it. And I listened to their stuff. Holly Herndon's latest album, Platform, released back in, I think it was mid-May. And it's very interesting, sort of experimental, sort of housey stuff. I definitely recommend it. Haven't bought it, I only listened to it via Spotify. I definitely recommend it though. I might buy it actually to put on my iPhone. Square Push as well was probably the highlight of the entire festival in my opinion. Just such a good set, and he brought out his bass guitar, he was playing a bit of bass at the end to change it up, and another poster behind me just fell down. Anywho, only lasted about 3 or 4 days, and it kind of flew by near the end, but in that time, still managed to get lots of decent photos and videos, which you could also see on my Facebook page. The links in the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, if you want to check them out, or I might even upload them onto YouTube as YouTube videos in the future. YouTube videos take frickin' ever to upload. I'm sure it's not the website's fault, it's just, you know, so many people uploading videos at the same time. The servers are probably, well, they're usually busy, I imagine, all the time. In order to speed up the process, just heavily compress them, like I do. My last video was 1.26 gigabytes in size when I rendered it in Sony Vegas, and after I rendered it, I decided to use Handbrake to try and compress it and see how compressed it could get, whilst retaining most of the quality, and I was surprised with the results. They're actually pretty good results. The quality wasn't that much of a downgrade, and was less than a sixth of the original size. It was only 110 megabytes in size. So to go from 1.2 gigabytes to 110 megabytes in size, pretty impressive. And the video, like I said, if you watch my previous video, it's a bit dark, but that's just issue with MSI Afterburner. I should have tweaked the settings really. I'll see what I can do with the video to make it a bit brighter. So yeah, try Handbrake. I'm stuffing my Dark Bum's face silly with all these red hearts. Just sort of move around donation machine, put some coins in, which is vital for future playthroughs. Fast forward again to the boss, which is War, one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. It's hard to say which one is the easiest horseman of the apocalypse, because I rarely come across Conquest. I probably only come across Conquest twice at best. So I think War's one of the easier ones, just beside Famine. Famine's pretty easy. And then War does his stupid running towards you shtick, and then when you do enough damage he sort of gets upset, I don't know. Yeah, the second part is definitely easier. Well, tune in next time, then we'll hopefully get to Mum's heart. See ya.